Hello everyone, how's it going? Good to see you all. I just realized I didn't fix that. Out of all the things I fixed, I didn't fix that. Okay, auto, there we go. Okay, we did things. We did things. I am so happy. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? So I have finally set up a bot account, and it's not doing everything yet. However, it's doing some of the things. So right now it's redeeming first, which is good. I'm gonna set up a daily check-in thing probably, eventually. We've got it now. It now sets up the emote only chat for me, and so it'll set it up, and so it runs for 2 minutes now, and then it turns it off. I'm going to set it up so that it actually announces when emote only is on and off as well, so it mentions it in chat. And eventually I'd like to move over all my old bots over to this new bot. But in the meantime, like, it is actually doing things. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. So that's awesome. That's awesome. And it is actually kind of running right now as well, behind the scenes. I think I set it to every 5 minutes. People can run exclamation mark marker. I'm not sure if it's working yet. However, it might be. But exclamation mark marker allows you guys to basically set like a spot in the stream that you think would make either a good clip or video that that you just didn't want to go make yourself, and I can go back and check it out later. Let's see. How did I set a cooldown on that? I think I did. Commands marker. It's 30 seconds. Okay. So yeah, you guys can now do that as well. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with this. We'll keep messing around with that, and slowly but surely I'll be adding things as we go. But StreamerBot is a wonderful tool, and I'm hyped about it. I'm finally getting things off the list. Now, Unlurk, that was kind of the whole reason I was actually working with StreamerBot, was I needed the Unlurk command, and I didn't actually set it up. I did everything except for that. But I was like, I'm going to be moving to StreamerBot anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and set it up and do it on that account first. That way I don't have to worry about moving it later. And then I just never actually did the thing I went to StreamerBot for. So that's still not a thing. But, you know, that's fine. We're okay. We're chilling. I am happy with that, though, as you might be able to tell. Things are working. I'm finally catching up with the times. Okay. Let's see. I'm proud of you, King. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Swiftu. King did something productive that wasn't 100% needed. Exactly. I finally did something. I feel happy with that. And if you guys have suggestions, please put them in the Discord, or you can even put them in chat right now. I might make a bot command where you guys can do like exclamation mark suggest, and I will be able to like go and review suggestions that you make there, but I need to check the logistics of that. That might just be like too annoying to mess with. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah. Get him! Get him! Crap. There we go. It is too quiet. I need to turn up the game. Just like a tad. Maybe in general. There we go. Hey, Nuggy, how's it going? Suggestion gay command. See, I'm planning to extend the Cherry Village like ages further and get a mob farm going, hopefully. Oh, that would be awesome, Sammy. I hope that goes to plan. I hope that goes to plan for you. Let's see. Also, I think I might have a shot here. Oh, with the girl by chance. Okay, I'm getting a tattoo on the first. Yo, let's go. I hope that works out for you. I know you've been trying to get that tattoo situation sorted out for a little bit now. So I hope that, you know, all goes to plan. Also got another piercing. It's the old ones, the angel things. Okay, nice, nice. I do remember the angel things. Okay, yep, got no other shots right now. I've been thinking about getting some. Like, hang on. Okay, tattoos. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I hope that counts as... No, okay, I was hoping that would hit him. It just did not. That's fine. I'm so excited. I want to get, like, my favorite creators that I won't regret on my arm. That would be funny. Like Technoblade, you, etc. Technoblade is at least a safe one. Like, you could not go wrong with Techno. He has been gone long enough that if there was any dirt on him, not that I think there could have been, but if there was any dirt, people would have already said it. So I have 100% faith that he is a safe bet to get tattooed. I want to get a KRN tattoo. You know, I don't know if that's a good idea, to be honest. It might not be the best of plans. Can become problematic so Swift2 can regret it. Oh, I plan on it. I will be the most problematic creator of all time. Quite possibly worse than Kanye West. No! That was way too close for comfort. Okay. That was kind of rude. Took everything. How dare you? I say that as I took everything from that one chest, even when I didn't need it. Crap. He had friends. Okay, that's fine. I plan like to even make scenes with each, so it might be you in front of the Twin Towers, so that's already problematic. That is just patriotic, actually. I'm getting a skull centipede tattooed up to my elbow. 350. Ooh. I always forget tattoos are like expensive. That would freak me out, to be honest, though. Like having a centipede tattooed on me. Knowing me and how forgetful I am, I would like look at it and go, ah, centipede, and then like absolutely smack the like the living crap out of my arm, just because of the centipede there, which I guess apparently wouldn't be real, I suppose. Sometimes I look in the mirror and forget I have a giant spider on my chest. You know, that's a fair reason. Like, I would feel like that's an okay reason to slightly panic, I gotta say. I would not be able to get used to that, I don't think. Yeah, let's go this way. Yep, there we go. Ho ho ho. Haha. Don't mind if I do. This is a good one. It's like 1:43 a.m., so I'll either see you next stream or on the weekend or something similar. Nighty night night. Alright, see you later, Sammy. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Get some rest. I'm so excited to get another painful tattoo. That's probably gonna take like 2 to 3 hours. Yay! So much fun. So much fun. But seriously though, I hope you enjoy. I know it's not the most enjoyable experience, but I hope you enjoy at least the result, you know? Crap. No, no! My teammate almost killed me. Okay. Jay is on MCCI right now. I saw his notification right when I was getting ready to go live, and I'm like, dude, this wasn't even intentional, but I might run into him. In fact, I don't know what game he's playing right now, but there's a very good chance we run into him, because I do think he plays a decent amount of MCCI. Whatever you call this game. Sky Battle. He's on Warrior right now? Okay. We'll probably run into him then, because I do like Parkour Warrior too. Okay, come on, come on. No! I'm gonna poison us all. I don't care if it's gonna kill me. Was that like a terrible move? Maybe. I think they were mad about it. That's kind of funny though. Pain is temporary, swag is forever. You know, that's a good point. That is a very good point. Okay. We're not gonna make it through this, so I'm not worried about getting a thumbnail here. I do need to start getting more creative with my what do you call it? Thumbnails for the VOD channel, because MCCI I've used up like all the potential here. It's no longer like that much of a shock when I get first, because it does happen like maybe once a stream. So it's like I gotta do something cooler. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out. The tattoo is gonna twist like up my arm. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna like be probably really painful. Just because like it's not gonna be just one side of the arm. But, you know, like that's kind of the part of the, I guess it's part of the fun, you know? The pain is just a reminder of the great things to come. Or something like that, maybe. Okay, here we go. This is the one. This is the one. Maybe. Possibly. Alright. Thank you. Drop that. Alright. Oh, come on. You're really gonna play that? Alright. That's pretty sad. That is pretty sad. Okay, I'm gonna play some Dress to Impress. Alright, sounds good, Swiftu. Sounds good. Enjoy. Have fun. Okay, we might not be feeling it. I gotta start doing, like, some MCCI challenges, even, maybe. Something that feels stream-worthy other than just, like, hopping on and playing. Like, I like playing and just chilling with you guys, but at the same time, I need to start thinking a little bit more out of what else you can do with that. I'm not leaving? Oh, okay. Multitasking. Multitasking is a fair thing. Side questing. Yes, yes. Alright, here we go. Oh, man. I'm trying to think of some other commands I want to do. With, what do you call it? With StreamerBot. I think we've got... we've got some potential. I've seen a lot of really cool things people have done with it, so I'd like to keep going and doing more. Okay. No! 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 Okay. Okay, that was almost really bad. No! 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 Okay. I'm almost a little bit mad about that. I was a survivor, okay? I really thought I had a chance. Man, see, they sent a picture. Let me see that. Ooh. Okay, that's gonna be awesome, Nuggy. That is gonna be awesome. I just looked at my sidebar on Discord, like the notification rack of like direct messages. It's high. It's really high. Okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure none of it is an emergency right now. Yeet. Those aren't gonna make it, are they? They actually hit. Okay, I feel kind of happy about that. Oh, there goes one of our teammates. That's fine. I'm going for one arm creepy, one arm cool. I mean, creepy and cool could be one and the same even. But I see your point. I hope that goes to plan and it all turns out well. I know tattoos get very expensive very quickly, so I hope that doesn't become an issue at all. No! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I didn't even get kill credit, dang. Is that another one? Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, that would be awesome, Nuggy. That would be really cool. Okay, I'm not feeling this. I'm not doing too hot. That would be really cool, though. But yeah, expense-wise, not as cool. Once I move, I won't be able to afford tattoos, so I'm pretty much getting them while I still can. That's fair. I get that. Hey, Mumbo, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome on in. How are you doing, dude? You know, I haven't played Rocket Spleef in a while. I might be good at it. It's low player lobby. We're good. Never mind. We'll run into Jay, probably. I don't know if he's still playing Parkour Warrior, but well, actually, I haven't done my medals yet, have I? That's fun while we're chatting. No, I have done my medals. It looks like. When do these reset? 15 days. Okay, that's fine. We're just not gonna do those then. Okay. I want to eat chocolate rocks. What? Chocolate rocks. I guess like rocks that are chocolate. I don't know. This semester of college is kicking my. Ah, no. I'm sorry to hear that, Mumbo. This year's been a rough year. And I mean semester-wise as well. That's also been true. A lot of time management sucks. A lot of my friends have been having a hard time doing all the things they want to do and still keeping up with college. Even giving up some of the things they want to do, they're still behind on college work, and it's like I feel so bad. I don't know what it is about this semester or just the year in general, but it's been a rough year. Want to play games but my Wi-Fi's out? Oof. Sorry to hear that. Forget my language. I forget I'm not very good at this game. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. You know, as long as you're having fun, I guess that's the most important part, right? Come on. I used to be able to do parts of this. I can do part of it. That's all that matters, right? Oh. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it, Nuggy. You're amazing. That's another thing I can do with StreamerBot. I'm sorry, it keeps coming back to StreamerBot. But I can set up things with bits, and so it actually does things even with specific numbers. So I might be messing around with that in the near future as well. Really, the possibilities with that bot are endless. So I'm pretty hyped. I know it's a couple of cents, but hey, a couple of cents is a couple of cents, and I appreciate it nonetheless. Because you know, realistically, it's stuff that you probably could have used in some way, shape, or form. So I appreciate that you're giving it to me. You know, and that's not lost on me. I very much appreciate it. $20, $20. Yeah, that's definitely what I meant. Crap. Okay, try that again. It was $3, so I can't really buy anything with it. True. But it could have been saved to buy stuff with too. Like that's the thing. It's more than just the initial value, but what it could have been put towards as well. So I appreciate it. Yeah, no, thank you again for the bits, both times. I don't like money in my pockets. That is not a relatable feeling here, I'm sorry. It's like loose change in your pockets. I liked having money, I just didn't like working for money when I had no purpose to it. Now I'm at the point where it's like, I have need for money again. So it's like, probably about time that I go get more. I have $48 in loose change, half of it is in dimes. Oh my gosh, dude. That's kind of impressive. I have not spent my leftover $350 next month. I have to not spend. Okay. Oh, I got disability bonus? Hey, let's go. A little extra change never hurt anything, you know? Do I want to talk about that today? Nah, we won't talk about that. Sometimes you gotta be careful with what you choose to say and do, and I'm okay. Oh, I almost had it. Come on. There we go. It's an extra 151, so a total of 968. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. The jar of silvers and my improvised home defense weapon. You know, I have a lot of improvised home defense weapons as well, Mumbo. And that might be one of the more creative ones I've heard of. I have a pretty beefy coin jar as well. And I have no idea how much is in it, but it is heavy. It is, I believe, about, I know it's surpassed 5 pounds in weight. The question is, you know, how dense is it, I guess? And the answer is very, very dense. The jar of silvers is 14.8 pounds of change. Oh my gosh. Dude, What the heck? Mine makes a really mean projectile. I haven't thrown it. I realize it makes it sound like I've had experience in throwing it. I haven't thrown it yet. However, I think it has the potential to really knock somebody off their feet. That's just a guess, though. There we go. It's only for about 2 more months, and rent is about 300. Okay. It's not too bad. I mean, it definitely helps. It helps, that's for sure. Got my chest binder. It's too small, so now my goal is to drop 100 pounds. Not a bad goal to have, I suppose. And, I mean, you've got motivation for it, too, so that's helpful, I'm sure. Honestly, I mean... That's the thing. Unless you have a reason to lose any weight, I think most people honestly probably should just ignore it. Unless their reason is just that they want to. And I mean, like, that's a fair enough reason, but it's hard to stick with something when you say that you just want to. So that's you know, that's at least some motivation, I suppose, which is good. Good to have when you start with a goal anyway. Okay, and boop, and boop. Okay. Crap. I'm not doing so hot. Oh my gosh, hang on, give me a second. I hate this one. It's just so pixel perfect. Oh, it doesn't get much better, okay. Go. Okay. I'm not gonna buy another one for 54. That's a fair thing. That would be a little pricey. You could drop 20 in a week. Oh, goodness. Well, as long as it's a healthy way to lose the 20, I take it, dude. Go for it. This is not the right spot. Yes, healthy. I'm just looking out for you, okay? I want you to be able to eat as well. That's, you know, not eating isn't exactly the best way to lose weight. At least not eating in its entirety. Run! Okay, we gotta go. Crap. No! Let me win! Let me win! Crap. Go. I want to win so bad. I'm not gonna win. I'm about to die. Yep. Take that. Okay. Eating is so meh though. I don't know about that. Eating is pretty good. I enjoy some eating, honestly. Eating tomorrow at least. I'm gonna eat sushi. That's good. That's good. I'm actually not a huge fan of sushi, but I hope you enjoy it. Men that eat food, ick. I know. Men who eat food, gross. I always feel awful, and I know, like, I shouldn't, but I feel awful when I watch those videos where there's the women, like, on there going, like, people who do these things, give me the ick, and it's, like, perfectly normal things that all people do. It makes me feel awful, and I don't understand why. Because they're not really talking about me, and I'm not remotely interested in said person. But, at the same time, I hate it. I also just hate the word ick. I don't know. It's a gross word. Very gross. Chemistry AO, and enjoy your food. I would be down to play some though. When you're done. I tested out the jar of silvers on everyone in my old dorm. Last year when it was only 8 pounds, we discovered that the brews it left lasted up to 5 weeks. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good weapon, I've gotta say. Blunt force. Spicy sushi is the only good sushi. If you love someone that stuff doesn't give you the ick, yeah, that's fair. I watched a really good video the other day. By other day I mean yesterday, about the Gen Z dating experience, and everything was absolutely and totally on point, might I just say. But it was a very well done video. Just purely about people who are shopping basically for the right person, which creates its own slew of issues where eventually the problem that a lot of people run into is they end up settling, and they're not exactly subtle about the fact that they're settling on people. And so that creates like horrible basis for not even just friendships. I mean, friendships included here, but for relationships, because nobody wants to feel like the second choice. And when you make all your opinions known about your type and who you want to be with and all that kind of crap, you end up accidentally making somebody sidelined and feel like they're not your first choice. And if you're in a relationship with them and you make them feel that way, it makes them feel like garbage. So don't make people feel like garbage, especially people that you're trying to date. Chemistry. Thing about the jar is that because the coins shift, hang on 1 second. Ouch. I will catch up on chat here in a minute. I am just skill issuing right now. Crap. Go. There we go. Okay. The thing about that's why I always say there's no opinions. So many of them say those. There's no options. Some of them say those dumb icks. Okay, I gotcha. The thing about the jar is that because the coins shift, whenever you throw it, all the coins shift towards the target upon impact, creating a secondary hit. Oh, yes, inertia. Yes. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's almost a whiplash effect there. That makes sense. That would actually make it even worse. That might knock the wind out of somebody if you throw it correctly. There we go. Like we said yesterday, you can tell if they're flirting, or you can't tell if they're flirting or just being a nice Canadian. Exactly. Exactly. That's how my boyfriend feels whenever I say a girl is pretty. I stopped so he doesn't feel like that anymore, but like I can't even talk about actors. Oh, but he can talk about which characters he's... Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. However, like, at the same time, you want your significant other to feel valued. Now, if it makes you not feel valued when he does those things, like, it's also important to communicate that, because otherwise, you know, he won't know, but, like, also he should probably just assume, in my opinion. If it makes him feel a certain way, then, like, it should also, theoretically, like, he should treat you with the same respect there, but that's, like, a whole nother issue. Okay. Crap. There we go. Go, 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 go. Maybe they're dating someone that still gives signs to you for some weird reason. Yes. See, I never know. I'm completely oblivious. Usually. Which is its own set of issues. No! It definitely creates its own set of issues, but, crap. Okay, there we go. You know, I am very oblivious, so, when somebody likes me, I'm not gonna be able to tell. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to tell, and that is not great. And like I always have suspicion, but that's about as far as it goes. And it feels like they're testing the waters to see if I reciprocate, and I'm just trying to be nice to them because I don't know. I don't know how they feel, man. And so you run into this never-ending issue where it's like, for me anyway, this is how it goes. Like they start the game, and I'm a little extra nice to them is all, because I don't want them to think that I initiated the game, because then it might get awkward if they think I did and I didn't mean to, you know? I don't want people to think I'm leading them on either. Love is a dangerous game. Ad time from Juan, yo. How much ad time do you want, Juan? I'll set it up. I call guys hot. Now is that just me maybe being gay? Maybe, but that doesn't mean I don't find my partner the best of them all. That's fair. Here's your hydrate, Louis. It's always skinny Val characters, like, come on. I don't know if there's any other option when it comes to Val, to be honest. Most of them are unrealistically, like, skinny, and it's kind of scary. Trade minute? Alright, gotcha. Alright, 3 minutes of ad times from Juan. Blame Juan, not me. Because I would never do this to you guys, ever. Enjoy. Okay, for those of you who didn't get an ad, congrats, you're here. For those of you who did, I'm sorry. One thing we agree on is Markiplier's hot, though. Sometimes I'm so nice to people so nice people think I'm flirting with them, and don't know how not to do that. I think she likes me, but like I said, I think she likes him more than me. I see. Frost, the nickname of the Canadian dorm mate, volunteered to be the first to get hit in the chest. Probably the most dangerous thing we did. She was wheezing on the floor for about 5 minutes, and we were all panicking because we thought we killed her. Oh no! Oh, that's not great. That is not great. Where's my ad? If it didn't play, you're just one of the lucky ones who just ended up not getting it. Unfortunately, I don't control who gets the ad and who doesn't. I just tell Twitch, hey, you're supposed to play some ads, and then it does. You're not gonna believe this Jay is in Sky Battle now? That's funny. That's actually funny. I have a single Pringle. For now. I am a very Pringle. I just hope to find another Pringle like me. And maybe, you know, something good will come out of that. Who knows? I'm very Pringle. The sub shield extends to me despite me having no ad. How can I be lucky when I paid for it? I mean, I guess like you're stuck with me. I mean, that's not really a lucky thing, I guess, though. Like, I don't know if you want to be stuck with me, to be honest. doo, doo. Okay, did it get anyone other than the bots? It may not, because if you got an ad recently, then it'll try not to give it to anybody. And it may have hit a lurker too. That tends to happen as well. No ads for me, I'm very Pringle. Out of the 3 females in your town, maybe you'll get one of them. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm starting to see that I have not much chance here. And, I'm accepting it because I realize that it doesn't matter. Which is really hard for me to say, but it doesn't matter. And like, yeah, of course it matters, but it doesn't matter, okay? And I can explain what I mean by that here in a minute. Just let me get safe. There we go. It doesn't really matter necessarily because the more you try, the less likely it's gonna work out, okay? And I don't mean that like, you know, don't try anything whatsoever, but more so don't force something to happen that isn't there, you know? And I feel like that's the risk I run when I, you know, keep trying so hard. You try so hard, you get so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. So, you know, take the fall, and maybe, who knows? Who knows? Maybe something good will come out of that. You see, I find love hits you in the most strange of places when you're not expecting it. So, stop expecting it. Love isn't guaranteed to anybody. You're lucky. Okay? Gotcha. That was a little bit aggressive, I'm sorry. Okay, give me 1 second. I will read your chats very, very soon. I just gotta get somewhere ahead of everybody else so that we don't... yeah. Crap. Why can't it be easier? Go, 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 go. No! I'm an idiot. I'm a major idiot. Okay. Didn't know that was a thing, but it is. Okay. Crap. I haven't gotten an ad all stream, not even on entry. So ads don't play on entry anymore, just because of the way I set it up. So you'll only get ads if it's supposed to play them at a specified time. So in this case, it plays just about every hour of stream, and every 3 minutes I play, it delays it by another hour. So because I just ran 3 minutes, technically it shouldn't play for another hour or so, but it might put you guys in some still. We'll see. Okay, let me catch up on chat. I'm sorry. Can you believe I've been with Unreal for 1 year and 3 months? That's still crazy to me. It just keeps flying by. I don't understand how. It is crazy though. Like time just, it almost feels, time almost feels arbitrary. It doesn't have any rule on how quick it goes. It just exists. It does what it does, and nobody can understand it. I can't wrap my head around the passage of time, I guess. I don't know if anybody can, I guess. Let's see. If I never found you, I wouldn't have met him. If I didn't meet Alias, none of this would have happened. If I didn't meet my online ex, who used me to get over their PSF, that looked like me, I would have never met Alias. That's insane. And that is the thing about like everything here. I mean, the crazy chain of events that happens to get us to these locations and these times and these places, it's insane. I You know, a weird one, more recent example, Kit and I've been hanging around her community a lot. I've been a mod for her now. I wouldn't have, like, the friends I have now, like Anthony, Kit, or Gus, if it weren't for her. And I wouldn't have met her if it weren't for the fact that she raided me. But she wouldn't have raided me if it weren't for the fact that she and I had been following each other for 9 months, because I raided her 9 months ago, back in December of last year. And then she just thought I was in Twitch SMP. That's honestly why she raided me. And then I just happened to go, you know what, I'll apply for mod. And then boom. All of that happened and caused, you know, a lot of my new friendships to form, which I'm so thankful for. I mean, it's crazy to think that's, like, how things happen, though. Like, the people we meet and call friends for the rest of our life purely happen out of chance. And it makes you feel very special. It makes you feel very, very special knowing that it could have just not happened that way. It's King's National Holiday today. Is this info for me? I zoned out, guys. I don't know what info it was about, but sure, maybe it was. It probably was. I didn't know it was my national holiday, though. What holiday is it? Crap. There we go. Okay. Everything literally has to happen for a reason. There's no way. I mean, I think there's some amount of factor that, like, pulls people together, sure. But I think also a lot of it is just the free choice aspect of, like, everything is so random in our life, you know? To some degree. I mean, it's not completely random. It's not true random. I mean, we have some influence on our own lives, true, sure. But everything else everybody else does has a major influence on us, and we don't control any of that whatsoever. One of the best stats is the likelihood of all events that happen in this order to lead to your birth happening and you being born is like 1 in 400 trillion. Yeah. It's wacky. It's wacky to think about. But there are, like, infinite numbers of things that could have just not happened to, you know, lead to you being born. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, I had to think about that for a second. I messed that up. I might not make it. No! I'm an idiot. Crap. I jumped the gun. Okay. If I didn't mod on a Minecraft SMP, I wouldn't have met my ex. Like, there's just so many things. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. I feel like I control some things in my life, but some things are meant to happen. Like, my life has canon events you can't avoid, and dialogue options the game makes for me. I find it interesting. There are, like, some, I guess, canon events, so to speak. You know, like, we see all of those, like, Instagram reels of, like, people going, like, stopping my bro, stopping our friends from hitting his canon event or whatever. And it's like, when the girl says that she's never been treated like that by a guy before, or been treated so well by a guy before, and it's like, yeah, that's just a canon event for a lot of people out there. Usually they end up becoming very, very toxic to you afterwards, which is kind of sad. But, that's a thing that happens to, like, so many dudes I know. And it's like, yeah, how interesting is that? Now, not like every girl that says that is going to, like, absolutely use you for all you're worth. But, some do. Some do. Okay, for an example is being forced to talk to Sarah and join the stupid club thingy that I don't want to join. Yeah, that is a canon event. Me meeting you is a canon event. It very well could be. I mean, truthfully speaking, to some degree, like, I do think algorithms and such, where, like, it is almost completely and totally random. Like, it's not to all degrees, but to some degrees it is. It's kind of random to meet people on Twitch. So, if it weren't... I think there is some amount of factor there that is controlled by external forces that would lead to canon event type of things, where it's like, yeah, everybody runs into somebody like this at some point, and you're gonna meet yours through Twitch. I mean, I've met a lot of fantastic people through Twitch, and I mean, you could say that's all a game of odds, but I don't necessarily think so. Crap. Run! No! Okay. Oh my gosh. I suck. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm so sorry, guys. I will catch up in a second. Okay, no. Okay. Go, 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 go. People are about to start finishing. Yep. Gotta keep moving. I've got 20 seconds. I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. There we go. I'm last. I'm last. I'm last. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I will catch up. I promise. I'm probably gonna lose on this wave anyway, so it's fine. Okay. Go. No. Come on. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I suck at head parkour, but I don't get it, I guess. I don't know. That's a dumb joke. I'm not gonna make it, but I could. I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. If my boyfriend and I break up, mark my words, King, I'm going off the deep end. Oh no. I don't know if that'll happen. I don't see it happening personally. My girlfriend breaking up with me is a canon event. Death is a canon event. True, everybody does experience death. You're guaranteed 3 things in life: to live, to die, and to pay taxes. Anything else is just bonus. Low-key, you saved my life in so many ways, and you don't even know, like, you in general. Then meeting my boyfriend who saved me a ton of times, like, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's... alright, you guys want me to get philosophical on you. Don't ever say that you don't matter, okay? You don't understand. There are so many little things that you do that change, like, the course of somebody else's life. And, you know, what might seem like an insignificant thing to you, where you just are in one place at some point in time, can make or break something else, okay? Like, going to the supermarket, okay? And while you're there, you just happen to smile at somebody. And you're just being nice. That could save somebody's life. In a lot of different ways. Whether that be that person was going to commit a really horrible crime because they had brought in a gun or something and you didn't know they had a gun. But, you know, it changed their mind. That can happen. That does happen. Or, you know, they were going to go home later and off themselves. You know, those are things that happen to people, and a smile can change that. So, like, something as insignificant as that does matter. So, there you go, guys. You all matter. Congrats. Crap. I'm sorry, I gotta focus for a second. I'm not doing so hot, though. I don't know what it is about this challenge here, but I cannot do it. Don't get me crying here, King. Listen, man, I'm just telling you the truth. I know it's hard in today's day and age where it's like everybody doesn't want to matter. Because it's a curse and a blessing at the same time to be needed. But the truth of the matter is the world needs you to some degree. It's just a matter of, will you answer the call to be needed? And maybe you will, maybe you won't. But, you know, the world definitely needs people like us, people like you. Needs everybody. It takes everybody to fix the world. I mean, yeah, today, or I'm sorry, I completely misread that. I mean, yeah, King saved my life too. If I hadn't met him, I might have not be alive today, and for that I owe him an unpayable debt. You owe me nothing. You owe me nothing, dude. Because truth of the matter is, you've already paid it forward to somebody else, and you don't even realize it. That's the thing. You know, nobody owes... Okay, they do owe people some things, like, in the case of money. But, like, you know, when it comes to me, like, personal favors, or I just helped you guys through a tough time, you owe me nothing. Because as long as you've done that for somebody else, or you even just lived your life normally and you aren't being a jerk to everybody that you meet, you have paid it forward to somebody else, and that's good. It's not even good enough, that's just good. There you go. Deep thoughts. Okay, I will catch up here in a second. I just really want to win this. Okay, go. There we go. Okay. One day I will jump in here and just drop 100 subs, and then it won't be enough still. Listen, man, like I said, there is no debt to pay. You being here is enough. You spent some time here. You've You made my job easier by being here, is the truth. It's hard to stream when there's nobody out there, you know? You're just talking out to the void. I've done my fair share of that. But to some degree, you know, it's a whole lot easier when there's other people out there. Same honestly, but it'll feel good. This is gonna get deep, like, fast, just like smooth to deep. So I smile at everyone I see, even if they give me a dirty look. Absolutely. The thing is, you never know what other people are going through. And, like, it's a weird thing to think about, but yeah, I mean, everybody else that you meet, whether you like them or not, has a life outside of what you see them doing. That's partially why when I start watching a streamer, I invest a lot of time into them, because I want them to... One, I want to understand them. Because I feel like it's hard to... For me, anyway, it's hard for me to enjoy a streamer if I don't understand enough about them. So I invest a lot of time. I watch them. And then I think about their day-to-day life. Like, what do they do? You know, outside of streaming, what do they do? Well, they go to school. They work a job. They have 5 kids. They, you know... And then I build up what I think their life might be like, and, you know, I'm not doing that to be, like, creepy or anything, but more so I'm just doing it as a thought of, like, you know, more so an appreciation of who they are, because they don't have to be streamers. They don't have to sit there and stream to us. They don't have to do that, and they do it because they like it, but, you know, to some degree as well, some of them do it just to do it because other people want them to. And, you know, that's a selfless thing to some degree, I think. I don't know. That's just a thought. Don't get me crying here, King. I've already done that enough recently. I'm like happy how I look now, so it doesn't really affect me when people will point and laugh. That's fair, and that's good. That's good. Having a good image of self is important. I know that's hard to come by in today's world, really. I gotta go because watching stream is eating up my data, but have a good night and rest of Stream King. Thank you very much, Nugget. I appreciate you being here, and I hope to catch you again at some point in the future. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Okay. If we can't get into a game soon, I can always swap games. I would prefer to not, but I can. We'll see. Okay. One thing I want to check really quick. It's over on Discord. I've got a couple of pings that I really need to check up on. Just because I don't want to neglect. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay. Okay. I'm trying to think. There's probably a whole lot of other deep topics we could get into, but I try to only do one per stream if I can. I didn't want to dive in so deep there, but it was important, I think, you know? Gen Z especially. You guys... I feel like... I say you guys like I'm not a part of it. But you guys tend to feel undervalued and underappreciated because you're walking into a world that really isn't yours because nobody's made room. And it's its own problem. But you know, there's other things outside of the job market, okay? The boomers are retiring. The boomers are dying, actually, but, you know, there's plenty of other aspects of life that are also going to open up that you walk into and become part of, and I think that's a beautiful thing as well. Okay. One thing I did want to kind of talk about a little bit was, content. It's been an interesting couple of weeks here. When it comes to content for me, anyway. I feel like I have fallen behind beyond comprehension. Oh no, I almost made it. I'm gonna try one more time. Okay. I've fallen behind beyond what the human mind can comprehend, but I am still trying to get some stuff out for you guys, because I feel like it's important that I do, but also, like, crap. There we go. Okay, I feel like it's important, but also I've also been busy with some other things. As you can kind of tell from today's stream, I did do a little bit of streamer bot work, which I am super hyped about. But, you know, beyond that, like, I'm gonna be doing more stuff, like more streamer bot stuff for one. But I want to get all my stream stuff kind of wrapped up before I start really diving in on the videos. So you're gonna see a lot of changes here soon, but I'm also gonna keep doing videos, of course. Like when the bundles finally drop this next week, I think. So you know, that'll be a thing that you guys will get, I guess, in terms of video. And then I've got a couple of others that I'd kind of like to work on as well soon. Crap. But I am taking it seriously to some degree. The other thing I'm worried about is time. It's a valuable thing. And I'm watching it dwindle and seep past my fingers, like in between my fingers, and it's like sand, you know? Every time you try to grab a handful, it just more slips away. So I'm trying to get a lot of things done now, that way I know time's out. It's out. I've been running on borrowed time, okay? That's what I'm basically trying to tell you. We're on borrowed time. You know, I don't have a whole lot of time left before the job market needs me back, because I'm to be 100% honest, the money's out. Not me crying for help, okay? I want to be honest there. It's not me crying for help. I need it for other purposes too. But, you know, that's part of it. It's actually a huge part of it. So, you know, that's a lot of the borrowed time part of things, I guess. But, you know, that's why I'm in such a hurry to get some things off the ground, because it's a lot harder when you're balancing, you know, a full-time job and, you know, your streaming stuff and still trying to make time for friends and family. And on top of that all, you you want to make videos. It's a mess. It's a mess. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I just sent you a very long vent that doesn't fit the character limit, just on the topic of deepness, I guess. I will read that after stream if that's okay. I kind of just grazed over it a little bit, but I'll respond to it probably after stream. Let's see. It is an interesting thing to talk about time. I mean, Nuggy touched on it a little bit earlier about how it's been crazy that, you know, they've been together for a year and 3 months. I mean, that's crazy to me too, because I mean, I'm not even really involved to say the absolute least. Like, I'm not involved with those two really at all anymore. I mean, you know, other than like when Nuggy pops in the stream, that's about it. I don't really talk to them outside of that. I don't really, you know, talk to either of them. But I do remember when they told me. And it's crazy to think that it's been that long. And, you know, like I've said, I'm running on borrowed time here, you know. It feels so wrong how quickly 3 years has passed by. And it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. That one does sound a bit deep, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, well, I would probably be okay with talking about it, but I'm not entirely sure just how deep it goes. I just kind of quickly looked over it and I was like, I don't know how far it is, so. Time is the only thing you can't get more of. You can get more money, friends, but you can never get more time. And the sad thing about time, unlike money, friends, and whatever, you don't know how much of it you have. So it becomes even more valuable because you can't get more of it and you don't know how much you have. There are some who believe that they have more than others, but, you know, that doesn't really mean much. They're also banking on the fact that they think they know, but they don't. Nobody knows how much time they've got. And you could die tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And, you know, that's a sobering thought. Just realizing, like, yeah, I might not be here on this earth tomorrow. I could be dead. Statistically, you won't, but you could. Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing. Don't let that fear cripple you or anything, but it's important to recognize the fact that, like, what time you think you have, you don't actually have. It's something that you're hoping you have. Which, I mean, I hope for all of you that you do have all the time in the world and that you get to go do all of these things. But also at the same time, you know, you gotta realize, like, stop putting off your stuff for crying out loud. If you really want something, you need to go do it, like, today. And I mean, I'm not meaning, like, yeah, go spend all your life savings or whatever, but, you know, I mean more so with time seemingly not in abundance, those things that you say that you really want to do, you need to start acting like you really want to do, because, you know, I mean, you're not gonna know, maybe, you might, I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know exactly what happens when you die and what you will and won't know, but, you know, depending on how you think there, you're gonna know that you didn't do everything that you wanted to do. And that's a thought you wouldn't want to sit with for the rest of your eternal existence. But then there's also things like you won't know, but people you know will. And I'd kind of like my friends and family to know that I was like the most successful Minecraft YouTuber at one point in time. And that would be kind of nice. That would be a really nice goal to have achieved. And so, like, I need to actually start acting like that's something I want, because it is. Today is National Feral Cat Day, by the way. Oh. So it's how is that my day? Oh no. Are you calling me a feral cat? I might be, I guess. I hope I'm not. It's news to me if I am. That's fine. That's fine. I'm starting to feel my throat kind of getting a little itchy. Okay, go. Okay, come on. I might get injured here. Yeah. Go. Okay. I'm fine. No. Come on. No. Please. I'm not gonna make it. Yep. That's fine. That is okay. Okay. What were we talking about? I'm sorry. There was something I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, like what you wanted to be remembered as and stuff like that. That's what we were kind of on. You know, if you truly want something, you almost have to act like it. And it sucks to say that because it means that you're telling a lot of people that they don't truly want something. And they've been telling themselves for years that they want this. There's only a couple of people in that. I'm leaving the queue. But you know, I've been saying that for a while. You know, if you want to be a, what do you call it? Like, if you want to be a top streamer, then you need to start acting like a top streamer. You need to start acting like you actually want that. And that's an anger-inducing thought because, like I said, it implies that you haven't been acting that way and that you don't actually want it if you know, if I tell you that. And the truth of the matter is, you know, you might not actually truly want it like you think you do. You know, I thought I wanted it. And then I fell out of the habit of acting like I wanted it. And, you know, now what I'm going to be doing is adjusting everything that I've been doing to try to make it work one last time. Because, like I said, time's almost up. I am out of time. And, I heard something interesting the other day. I think Chara said it, Charcoal. We were over there and she was talking about how, like, statistically, most streamers quit on their 3rd year or something like that. And, you know, I just got on my 3rd year. I just got on my 3rd year, and I'm not quitting. I'm not. But it was a thought that kicked me into gear for a second. It was like, wait a minute. I'm not quitting, but did I soft quit? I kind of did. I stopped innovating. I stopped playing this game where I tried to be the best. And you know, that's gotten me a little bit farther. I mean, today I set up StreamerBot. Wow, that's actually like some amount of progress. I'm going to be setting up more StreamerBot stuff tomorrow and tonight and probably the day after tomorrow. And, you know, I'm going to be setting it up probably all of this next month. I'm going to be redoing scenes and all that other jazz. So, you know, for anybody out there who's wanting to do anything, not just streaming, not just YouTube, but anything, ask yourself if you really want it. And then do it. Like, actually put a plan in place and do it. Like, I've also been really wanting to do game dev. You know what I've been doing recently? I've not been doing game dev, but I've been getting closer. I've got Godot installed. I've got some tutorials that I've been watching to try to understand it. And I've got some fundamental ideas of how I can start with the game. And, you know, that's been enough so far. That's been enough. Statistically, you die on November 27th, 2087. What the heck? Oh my gosh, okay. I'm joining Yo, and let's go. I just want to be loved. By the way, sup, hey, how's it going, Lim? Good to see you. Also, you outlive me somehow. Interesting. How does that work? I'll tell you this. There is no shot I outlive you unless you're just somehow taller than me. Or you have a lot of family health issues. Because I am tall. There's probably some underlying heart condition somewhere there because cardiologists wouldn't make it overlying because they were too lazy or something. I don't know. They didn't run all the tests, in my opinion. They could have done more. So I personally think there's probably some health issues there that will probably knock down my life expectancy. So, you know, being tall just makes you, like, live a lot less to begin with. I'm 6'6". No, you're not. I'm pretty sure you said that you're not. Hang on. There's no way you are. Former mascot? I don't... Okay. You're like 5'11", aren't you? Five, 6? Oh. My bad. Yeah, no, you're gonna live a lot longer than me. Just from that alone. That extra 8 inches can make or break a man. A 5'7". I'm 6 foot, half Mexican. I'm an anomaly. That is impressive. That is impressive, Lamb. Bro is not a Minecraft vlogger now. Shaking my head. Oh, I have become a Minecraft vlogger. Been there before. I did the same setting up my Discord. I have been slacking on the Discord side, but I'm gonna be doing some more things, I think. Hopefully soon. I'd like to anyway. I think it could be a lot better. I don't know what to do, I guess. Love the resource pack, though. I mean, I wish I could take credit for it. I wish I could take credit for it. But it's not me. This is all MCC Island. Kind of want to take a DNA test just to find out. There's a high chance I'm secretly British. I mean, hey, you know, if that's something you want to do it. Give it a try. See what happens. Automod hates me everywhere. It really does. I mean, it hates you really bad here. Every other message, it seems. I could buy a Halo. That's cool. I can't afford it, but I could buy one. There were some more things I wanted to mention on that subject, but suddenly I forgot them. He's Gen Alpha. I use terms that Gen Alpha is perverted. Like, calling myself a redneck is now offensive? Really? Really? I didn't know that was offensive. Most people who are redneck tell you, like, they are proud of the fact. It's not that bad of, like, a term, honestly. I mean, I know people can use it and do use it derogatory, I guess, but, like, it's not like it's a slur or anything. Who knows? That's weird to me, though. I don't know where I am on the island. I just kind of stumbled upon the carnival, though. Is there a map I can hold? No? Okay. Guess there's a little carnival out here. I didn't know. Huh. Is this... I know where... Do I know where I am? No, I don't. Where am I? It was automated for in other streamers. That's... I don't understand how. But, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Some people probably do find it offensive, I guess. Where am I? I'm lost. Everything looks vaguely familiar. I don't recognize this. Can I buy, like, boba tea? Maybe? No? No boba? Why is it here? Why is it here if I can't buy it? Can I, like... Oh, I can sit down. Can I get my own? No? Huh. Maybe it used to be something and now it isn't. Who knows? Maybe you can only get it certain days of the week. Okay, because it's like the term thug. It has become a slur, I think, nowadays. Really? Huh. I guess I can see it. Thug more so. That makes sense, but also at the same time, like, its original meaning, I don't know. I'm one of those guys based off of original meaning more so than what it's become today. Trying to think of one of the words that I prefer in that context, but I'm trying to think. And suddenly I can't think. There's been tons of words that have been changed, and I suddenly, I don't know. Demure was a fine enough word, okay? That was a good word. And then you know what happened? Gen Z and Gen Alpha got a hold of it, and they ruined it, okay? I said it, I meant it. I should probably hop into a game, shouldn't I? Let's see. There's plenty of other words, though. I just can't think of them. I'm on TNT game. Oh. We'll hop over there, then. It's got high players right now. Most cuss words originated from normal words from other languages. That's true. And to be honest, like, most of the like swear words and stuff, they're not actually like bad if you look at their normal meaning. It's just the fact that people use them in bad contexts. And that's the big issue with it, honestly. And that's why I just, well, partially why I refrain from it. It offends some people, so I try my best to not offend people. That's not my intent. There's a little parkour down here. It's awesome. I think it just depends on how far society allows the words to be changed. True. I don't know. Society is weird to begin with. They can't make up their mind if they want you to be with them or against them. And, you know, for that's just strange alone to me. Who knows? I'm just yapping at this point. I'm just yapping. I mean, you know, if we want to go back to the curse word thing for a second, a lot of people don't have an issue with certain curse words either. Like, or they don't see them as swear words, and it's like, well, I would say it is, and only due to these things. But there are a lot of people out there. I mean, there are a lot who would say, you know, this one's not, this one is, this one's not. And a lot of that is just due to use as well. Like, some things are allowed now in like PG movies that would never have been allowed 2 years ago. One more for Dynaball? Okay, I'll hop in there then. Maybe. There you go. So, I don't know. One of Satan's biggest tactics of confusion is changing words to blur meaning. True. Confusion is a heck of a thing, dudes. I have never played this map before. Hold on. But confusion is insane. I love using confusion on my friends and family, though. Does that make me a horrible person? Absolutely. It 100% does. Am I remorseful of it? No. I like to believe that because I have done that, that maybe it'll push people to do different things and exit their comfort zone to some degree. Can I please get some TNT? I have still not got any TNT. What the heck? Do you have to collect it now? There it goes. Okay. There we go. I don't know, Admiral kind of deserved it. Oh, Admiral always deserves it. I mean, I don't even have to try to confuse him. He just is confused. Okay, that was not great. This is kind of a loud minigame. I forgot how loud it was. Okay, this is fine. Explosive Lucky Block Spleef, this is genius. I thought it was pretty good too. I'm enjoying it. Peace phase, crap. Okay. I think I nailed somebody with that, jeez. Okay. Tactic is a slow infiltration in the society. We're seeing way more today. Yeah. I mean, it's easy when hang on, throw it right there. It's easy when people don't fight back against anything. Most people are so sick of it that they've given up. Which is its own sort of issue. It's better than the Hypixel infested Hypixel. Yeah, Hypixel's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting server. I miss playing it, honestly. It is still fun. But like you said, it's hacker infested. It's not so great. Come on. We go back to one block horror later on. I thought the video you did was pretty good, dude. Can I not? Okay. Oh, it's because we're on. Gotcha. Okay. I thought the video you did was pretty good. I was impressed. I'd like to maybe do some amount of Minecraft horror at some point just to see what it's like. But I'm not usually a huge fan of horror, so I gotta be careful. I don't want to hurt myself too badly. No! Why did it launch me that way? What the heck? I've never seen it launch somebody like that. Oh my gosh. Destroy the base island and destroy their bridges. Yeah. Okay, we're not gonna spectate. I might go back to Sky Wars, honestly, or not Sky Wars, Sky Battle. Sorry. I'm not able to read chat as much as I want to. That's the hard thing. I want to be able to like read your guys' messages right when they come in. And I know like sometimes that's got to take a back seat, but I don't want it to. There we go. There we go. We'll probably play for another hour or two. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. It depends. My eye socket's kind of hurt. Which is weird. I'm assuming it's probably just due to, like, allergies. Just being, like, within the nasal cavities and stuff. But, man, they kind of ache. Which is, not great. Okay, I wonder if Allier's Minecraft server's still up. I haven't really ever thought of Allier, to be honest, outside of, like, his intro a couple of times. Kind of forgot about him. If I'm entirely honest. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Oh, everybody just yeeted them off. Okay. I'll take all their loot then. I put those in reverse order. Okay, boop. And boop. Come on, go, 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 go. They are kind of right behind me. Okay. I'm sorry, hang on. I was a mega fan back in the day. He actually got me into Minecraft. I was a big fan of his COD videos when he started streaming Minecraft. So they're at the start of his first solo world. Oh, dang, okay. Okay. You're an OG then. Oh, I gotcha. Or sort of an OG. What's your opinion of the new song called Thick of It? I haven't actually listened to it, but the little bits I have, like, it's not as bad as everybody's saying. It's not great, though. That's for sure. I don't think it deserves all the hate it's gotten, though. I think a lot of people do it just to get the reaction out of them. Crap, he came back. I was really hoping he would leave me alone. Dang it. Okay. Here is the shout-out. I didn't set up that command, I guess. That's fine. How are you doing, Raiders? Welcome back in. Or back in. I guess if you were there yesterday, it's back in. But, welcome on in. How is Persona 5? Do tell, do tell. Hope you're doing well. We are just chilling on MCCI today. Hanging around for a little bit. And, chatting about all the deep things. How are you doing though, homie? Good to see you. If you guys haven't already, be sure to follow justcause_live. They are a good friend of mine. Also a fantastic streamer. So I highly, highly, highly recommend checking them out sometime in the near future. How many times can I say the same word twice? You will see, you will see. Okay. Okay. Pretty good on a waiting part of the game, so it's a side plot. I gotcha, I gotcha. You know, sometimes the side plot is almost better than the main story. I don't know if that's the case with Persona. I haven't played. I've been kind of watching, but I'm not sure what's, you know, A plot and what's B plot. So I'm not entirely certain, you know, what parts are the best, but I can say that it's been enjoyable to watch any amount of story. Persona side plot is peak, honestly. King, what's up? What's up? Pew. Oh, okay, we're blocking him off. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, Homie. I have set up streamer bot, and I've got to say you need it too, dude. It is a beautiful chat bot. I'm not fully set up either, but I highly recommend everybody use it. How many channel points would it take for me to get you to do a full playthrough of a Persona game? I'm not too certain, because it doesn't look like my style of gameplay. So that's like my main concern. I enjoy it enough to watch, though. I'm not certain how I would do crap. Yes. No. I was almost a genius. I'm not too certain how I would do playing it myself, but I enjoy watching it, that's for sure. But 420k is insane. I need to do something with channel points. I need to make something so you have a reason to spend it, because otherwise it's just gonna get worse and you're gonna have 500k before long. What would be a reason to spend 500k at this point? Like, mandatory 12-hour stream? I would hate that. You guys would all start immediately saving for it, and then just like redeem it all at the same time. That's what you did with I say you, as in I'm talking to like all of you, not just one of you. It's what you guys did when we what was it? Hydrates especially. That was pretty bad. Then we added sound effects. That one got lit up with spam. I would be worried. I've got the problem where everybody's saved up so much that anything I do is gonna have an inflation problem. Nah, 48-hour stream, go big or go home. I think I'll go home. I will never do a 48-hour stream. Not without, like, breaks. Because I did the 24-hour, and I had some breaks, even. I think I want to say I even took, like, a little nap, even. I seem to remember. I went and took a shower, and then I kind of took, like, a mini nap at my desk after the shower. Probably about, like, in the middle of the stream. And I was still dead by the end of it. That was bad. I mean, it was a good stream. I enjoyed the 24-hour to some degree. However, I don't know if I'll even do another 24-hour. I've got bad luck with long streams in general. I've done a lot of... I haven't done a lot of them. But I've done, like I said, I did the 12-hour. That one, how did that one end? It ended poorly, if I remember correctly. I think I was just sad by the end of it, because I had family over, and I didn't get to see them, like, all day long. And then by the time I was done with the stream, I had a massive headache, and I didn't get to see my family, because they all went to bed. So, that one kind of sucked. Then we did the 24-hour stream, and that one just ended really badly. It ended with me finding out that my cat was gonna die. So that was like, yeah, you know, maybe not the greatest way to end a 24-hour stream. It's like, oh well. Guess he'll die then. Anime cosplay dancing give Admiral a heart attack. Gosh, the amount of times I've had people ask me to wear like a maid outfit, it's absurd. It's absurd. King Maid Nog, no, no, please. anything but that. Oh, I almost had it. Dang it. Let's see. I feel like you would, like Persona, you do play a decent few RPGs, and I would say the open world aspect of modern Persona is reminiscent of Stardew. The main story set gives you proper hard goals with deadlines, plus the comedy is peak. Okay. I'll have to check out some of the more modern ones then. I don't know which ones are modern necessarily. I've seen you play a little bit of Royal, but I haven't actually gotten to see you play, I guess. I've been in there for probably like I've been there for like story and fighting. I've seen that stuff. Cat girl anime maid outfit, pause and all. Okay, listen. The only way I'm doing that, and mark my words, okay, because knowing me, it'll probably happen just because I said it. If I get cancer and I need a lot of money to pay for the medical bills, I will do that. That's the only way, though, okay? That's when I'm gonna sell out. At that point, you know, I'm gonna be desperate. Jeez, listen, man, that's the only way it's gonna happen. And I'm still gonna charge a lot of money for that to happen. I know that escalated really, really, really quickly, and I didn't mean for it to, but it kind of did. Persona 4 Golden, Persona 5 Royal, and Persona 3 Reload are the most modern mainline entries, and are all very well done. 4 is the oldest of the 3, but it's my favorite. Okay. Wait. 4 is the oldest of the 3, but 3 is in there. Is it like okay, remaster probably, I guess. That's probably what Reloaded means. Duh. I'm smart. I'm so smart. Alright. Plus I'm just saying, if you want to play, I can share my library so you can play for free. Okay. I'll definitely give it some thought. I need more games to play, regardless of the fact, like, I mean, well, I need more, but I don't need more, if that makes any sense. But, I have a lot of unplayed Steam games. That's been like the main focus, is getting through that, but I'm starting to get sick of the ones we've been playing for a while now. You can only play so much of the same type of genre. So it might be good to try something else out. That's something I'll have to try. Maybe, hopefully. Come back here. Come back here. I've got an arrow with your name on it. Come on. Oh, that was close. You want me to play Colonel Sanders? I could. Okay, I'd be willing to. The thing is, I've been watching one of my friends' playthroughs of it. So I do know a lot of what happens in, like, the first couple of minutes. So if you want me to play it, like, genuinely, if you guys want me to play it, I will. But I have to stop watching that playthrough. Plus, I'm just saying, plus it's a great opportunity to enjoy King VA Nog. I do enjoy voice acting. I miss when everybody was playing Doki Doki. Because that was some gold opportunity to, one, hear my friend's voice act, but also get in on it on myself. I'm just saying Monica was the best, and I'm not just saying that because I voiced Monica. Great character in general, honestly. Find you a girl that obsesses over you like Monica does. It's a beautiful game. I played half of it. Oh, Colonel Sanders, finger licking good dating sim. I'm very tempted, okay? I am very, very, very tempted. We could play on Singles Day, okay? Hear me out. We play on Singles Day. It's November 11th. That's coming up in about a year. Or a year. A month. A month. Oh my gosh. I can speak. And bro, if you need a homie to play Persona with, I got you. That... Ooh. That just reminded me. We need to... Ooh. You know, one game that we forgot about, homie? Or maybe I just forgot about? Celeste. You know, it's been a while. We probably need to, at some point, eventually, you know? Wouldn't be a bad thing, that's for sure. No! I was really banking on him having knockback, but he did not. Where'd my sock go? I'm not gonna show you guys, but I only have one sock on and I don't know where the other one went. Okay, I'll just take off the other one, I guess. I hate uneven feet. VAN together, you know, homie, we need to just do more stuff together. I hate not being around you guys as much. I'm a Sayori fan. Depressed chicks are my jam. You know, the depression does hit hard. It makes them more reliant on you, so it's harder for them to leave you. Because the truth of the matter is, once they realize how messed up you are on the inside, you don't got much of a chance. But if you pick somebody who's just as messed up as you, then you're fine. I may have thought about this a little bit too much. For what was just supposed to be a little silly joke. I may or may not have thought of a full-blown plan about this. That and I like my women relatable. At some point, but we can do Persona 4 first. Yo. Yo. I will definitely give it a good look over first, just to be sure. But I will hit you up, homie. I like I said, I want to just do more stuff with you guys because it's been a while. I almost hit. Oh. Oh, he's live. Okay, I thought he died. I was like, oh, okay. You know, I do like my women relatable too. Now I think about it, women are pretty cool when you can talk to them about shared experiences. Like depression. Yeah, let's just keep moving. We're gonna keep wiping them. We gotta get moving. Have you seen the emotes and stickers on my server? I have not, no. I probably need to now. I occasionally look in there to see what you guys are up to, but I almost never actually join now I think about it. The thought crosses my mind, but I also try to give Admiral his own space, because I realize he grew up in my shadow, for lack of a better word. You know, I was his older brother. Everywhere he went, he was walking into my territory. So I've been trying to just let him have his own place. Oh, hi. Oh. That's fine. I don't care. I kind of just lost the will to live. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it, homie. Thank you. Enjoy the nom-noms. Let me go see what those look like. Where is your server? It's somewhere down there. There it is. Okay. Stickers. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, and then emotes. You got a biscuit? Oh my. Okay. Those are actually kind of amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I actually do like those. Also, I need to check. Are we good there? Yeah, we're good there. I will reply to that later. What about this one? Yes, we're good there. And what about you? Yes. Okay. I've got DMs piled up, and I should be responding to them, but I'm not. Am I a good person? I'm not a bad person. I'm just not. I'm just a person. That's the truth. Who's got a higher player count right now? We could go to a hole in the wall. That would be fun, maybe, possibly. It's got a high player count, it says, so maybe we can get in a rotation and hop in. Don't respond, let him go crazy for you. I try to respond, but the truth of the matter is I get tired and then I don't. And I feel a little bit bad about that. You know what, actually we need to leave queue because ads will be starting here in like a couple of minutes. So I should probably just wait until the ads are done to hop in a game. Okay. See, we've exhausted most of our topics. You know, we we haven't talked about dating yet, really. I mean, we talked a little bit. That's always a fun one to talk about, but I try not to exhaust the same topics over and over again because it does get old. Or at least I'd imagine it would. Can I help you? He he moves until you get close to him. What? I don't understand. Okay. That's fine. We unlocked a popsicle. Cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah. When I come back from the ad break, though, you guys will have all the juicy conversation from me. I'm sure. I'll probably have like plenty of things to talk about. No cap. There will be 3 minutes of ads though. So be sure to go take care of yourselves. Get some water. Get some snacks. Go use the bathroom. You can do all that in just over 3 minutes, I believe. If you hurry, you might get it done even before 3 minutes. So I will catch you guys in about that long. See you then. Okay, I'm back again. I haven't sat down yet. All right, how's everybody doing though? Hope you're doing good. Sounds good, Ant. Enjoy the video. I hope it turns out well, and I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see how it turns out. I've got a little Hershey. I think these are actually called Hugs. I don't know. They're the ones like with the different colored chocolates on them. I guess I don't know. I got them for free, so I just figured something small to eat. Alright, there we go, sorry. Yeah, hole in the wall, yeah. Hopefully it'll throw me in the rotation, we'll see. Who knows? Who knows what it'll do? So what was I saying? There was something else I wanted to talk about. Now I'm blanking. I wish it were easier to come up with topics and such. Like, I don't mind talking about, like, all the things. But you can only talk about all the things so many times before it becomes repetitive. Because you guys have heard me speak about pretty much everything. Like, you know, how many times do you want to hear me rehash the same old thought? Like, I don't want to even say the same old thought like 10,000 times. I mean, that in and of itself is a topic. Like, how many times realistically does anyone have an original thought? And I would be willing to bet it's astronomically low. Original thoughts are kind of hard to come up with because, you know, to some degree, somebody's probably thought something similar to your idea or your thought, your thing, whatever. So, you know, to some degree, like, yeah, you know, I think, I think there's probably a lot less original thoughts than what people think. And I think people already think it to be pretty low. Okay. Here we go. Everybody ready? We're gonna win this. All of us. Aye. Okay, that's the one? Yep. Oh. Somebody died. Great sound effects, might I just say. It's an original thought if you don't know somebody else came up with it too. Just means your original thought was already thought by another. True. That is a good point. I would say that in and of itself, you know, I think a lot of people do not think for themselves in that regard. Most people do not really care to think for themselves, for that matter. It was here long enough to turn into a Zoglin, wow. Yay! No! I'm mad. Same thought, different people, different people deem the uniqueness of the thought. My brain built different. And stupid most of the time. Nah, it's good, dude. Stupid is my first language. So I always tell people anyway. I speak a little bit of English, mostly just mostly just stupid. Sometimes my brain gets gold. You know, sometimes you just have those like golden ideas where it's like, whoa, yeah, we just, that was an incredible idea. We should have more of those. And then you never have more of those. But, you know, the thought is there, like you should have more. I guess that's at least worth something. Although the gold is actually chocolate with fake gold wrapping. Okay, but that was some of the best chocolate I ever had as a kid. I don't know what made it so special other than the gold foil, but it tasted different, I'm telling you, man. Wait, hold on. Alright, I misread a name, that's all. We're fine. Ooh, hello. Rude. No! Come on, this isn't a combat game. I didn't come here for this, dude. I did not do that. Come on. Oh, I hope you get your... I hope you get what's yours. This game gets a little bit too heated. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Okay, I'm trying to think. I wanted to do some more channel point things. Tastes great until the diabetes and cancer shows up with shots and chemotherapy. Dang. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Those things do tend to ruin food. Oops. I punched the wrong man, no. You! No, I will murder you. I don't know why I'm getting so dramatic over this, but I feel the need. Whee! Okay. Crap. Oh, aha! I'm a genius. Look at me. Okay. Crap. Okay. We're about to win this one. I can feel it. Go, 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 go. Okay. Crap, where's the next one? Jack Frost. Okay. Come on. No! That could have gone better. That could have gone better. Bro drawing on his inner Call of Duty kid rage. I don't know if I've ever, like, truly raged. Not in a long time, anyway. I can feel it. I almost won. Okay? I don't need this kind of negativity in my life. I am not gonna do Battle Box. I am not. Not today. Does to get to the other side have any more players? No. We're not gonna get on Toss then. Dynaball's kind of garbage. Okay, I guess we're going back to parkour for a little bit. Alright, that's fine. Can access the daily challenge with the ticket. They're kind of... Okay, so I can buy that ticket. Okay. That one is free. So if I use the ticket for today's course, we go in. Okay. I see. 3 minutes of ad time? Alright. 3 minutes of ad time from Lamb. If you guys get an ad, blame Lamb, not me. I hope you guys have a good time there, and I'll see you hopefully soon. Go use the bathroom or something. You know, just lurk the ads. You don't have to suffer. Trust me. Chat can suffer. They're gonna suffer, all right. All because of you. Okay, course refreshes in 7 hours. Dang. Okay, go. I guess I don't need to rush it because, like, 7 hours is, like, a long time away. I'm being a little bit over dramatic. Oop. No. Okay. There we go. Go, 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 go. I am trying to do some speed here because I like speed. The faster you go, the better. I need to realize saying speed can mean something else here, though. I should not. Don't do speed. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna just move on from that moment. That was not my best phrasing I've ever said. Okay. Go, go, go. I'm gonna get beat by this guy. I'm telling you, man, he's faster than all of us. Literally faster than everybody out there. And he even has a rank. That means he pays for the game. There's no way you make that jump. Not that way, anyway. Okay. No. I hate these Neos, dude. Neos suck. This isn't even like a full Neo either. Like, you could cheat it, technically. If you're not trying to do speed anyway. If I just did that on all of these, technically speaking. There we go. Okay. Crap. Oh, I hate chain parkour. I hate everything. Okay, that you guys have exposed the truth here. I just hate everything. There we go. Swapping prongs. Okay. I somehow missed that. Okay. No. I forgot I wasn't subbed. I had to sit through 8 ads. Oh no. The self-inflicted punishment was crazy, dude. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it, Lim. Thank you, thank you. Again, much appreciated. Go, go, go. We have, what, 11? That's not bad. We're technically under the 5 minutes, which is what you need for advanced and expert. Which I think we could get advanced, maybe. Depends on what the end looks like. But if I skipped all the rest of these medals, I'd probably do it. Oh, I'm dumb. Crap. All I got in my head now is Linkin Park songs, and I don't know why. I mean, Linkin Park is pretty cool. I do enjoy Linkin Park, so it's not like I hate that that's all I can think of right now. But it's not like something I necessarily needed to like have in my head 24/7. Go. Yes. I was supposed to say I'm so good, and then I did that. Come on. Come on. I don't know why I can't seem to do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, what I'm doing isn't working, so why am I not trying other things, you know? That's one thing I've been trying to get better about with the real world too. If something isn't working, why are you still doing it that way? And then start doing it the way it does work. Because who cares if it's the right way? So long as it's working, it is technically speaking the right way. And what works for one person might not work for everybody, so it's okay. It's okay to find other ways to do things. And I know I need to work on that. A lot of my ideas are not working out too well. One of them being Creator Compass. I was kind of hoping it was going to work without all the guides that I was planning, but it's just not. We might be able to do hard here. Let's see if we can do a hard finish. Take the L, bruh. Bro, I just clicked 3 different things for Substreak. One said I was... Once to the first, I was... a 5-month on my phone, then a 4-month, and a 5-month on my PC. I'm so confused. That definitely sounds confusing to me. Okay, it's not putting me back. There we go. Okay, medium. There we go. Can I complete the medium course here? Oh my gosh. Twitch is kind of interesting. I don't know about you, but for me anyway, mobile especially, I feel like is the most buggy version of Twitch out there. Although I guess there is Xbox. I've heard Xbox Twitch is pretty bad. So I take that back. Xbox might be worse. But mobile Twitch seems to be pretty broken from what I've heard. I don't use it much. I did use it while on vacation a couple of times recently. That's been fun. I moderate for people on my phone sometimes, which isn't like my preferred method. That's for sure. It's almost definitely not my preferred method. But I guess I'll take what I can get. At least there is mod tools on there now. It used to be that there were really crappy mod tools. Oh, come on. We're so close. I'm sorry, I gotta focus up here. Yes! Yes! We might be able to get an advanced completion on that. I don't know if I want to try it or not. Okay. I don't know, I'll think about it. 5-month streak clickable is glitched on my stream. Bro, and you have a second look at your DMs? Okay. Huh. What the heck? The chaos on mobile is crazy. Mobile is something. Sorry, I have hiccups now. Okay, we're good. Mobile is drunk. Fair point. You know, honestly though, mobile isn't bad per se. It's just not, certainly not my preferred method of watching Twitch, because it is kind of a buggy mess. Restart. Yep. I want to try to get advanced completion if I can. There we go. Go. We're not going for expert, I can tell you that much. Mobile is drunk, went from binary to binary. That's amazing. Binary winery. There we go. Oh, I fat fingered that. Okay. That's fine. That's whatever. Oh my gosh. Can I seriously not do that? My brain is great. Your brain is unmatched, dude. Like, literally, I think even Albert Einstein would have to bow to your might. Gotta run. Okay. Oh, there's shortcuts here apparently. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how many I need to do for 16 to be honest. So just keep going this way. I guess you get 3 for each section, sort of. I don't know if I'll have enough then. I need 16 total. That's fine, it's whatever. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's 11. Oh. Realized before it was too late, I could not jump from that. Which is kind of the last thing you want to do before you're about to jump somewhere is go, oh wait, I can't do that. That's not good. Okay, that's only 12, yeah. That'll give you 2, that one gives you 3, so that's 15. So we need just a couple more medals then in order to do this, but theoretically we could, I mean, we're almost at 3 minutes right now. Okay, what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna restart the course. That put us at 12, so we need to do this one. Oh, crap. Albert had a fat brain, I just have a fat head. Oh man, yeah, no, you're right, you're right. You're better than that means, because like, his brain was the only thing that was fat. You're just, I almost called you just generally fat. I don't know what you look like. You might be, I don't know, but I wasn't about to call you fat, I promise. You're just all around fat. That would have gone so well on my permanent record. Gosh. Okay, go, go, go. Ah, come on. Oh, just go with it. Fat phobia, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. You know what? I don't need this in my life. We don't have to do this anymore. I'm free. See how easy that was? I am free. A little bit more parkour warrior. I want, well, it says it's popular. Okay, I was gonna say if we don't get into a game, I'm a little bit in trouble here. Did I get the ones before? I did. Good. Ain't all that if you ain't fat. Oh man, I guess I'm not really all that. I have a hard time putting on weight. I know I need to. But it's been a problem. It's been a struggle. Ant Frost is online. Cool. I think I already have a screeny with him. I think. Oh no. Ain't all that, but you at least a bag of chips. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a pretty good thing to be. I do like being a bag of chips. Hey, Coral. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Alright, here we go. Am I gonna win? Probably not. Am I gonna try? Yeah, maybe. I'm not gonna win. That is the answer here. There we go. I'm good, you? I'm doing alright. I'm pretty tired, but I'm here. I'm having a pretty good time, though. So, you know, that balances things out pretty good, I think. There we go. We're just chilling on, MCC Island right now. Probably for a couple more games anyway. I just wanted to get some more parkour in before we wrap things up. Print crimes. Coral. Hang on. I don't know how to say it in his voice, but I know the exact thing you're talking about. Coral. It's almost said obnoxiously, in my opinion. No. There we go. He came from the floors. Nice. Okay, oh, crap, what? What is that? That is not fair. This is hardly a fair challenge. What? It hates me, okay? It hates me. I'm being targeted, okay? I'm not about to give up. Okay. That was a terrible challenge. I've got to say, I hated that. Luckily I know the rest of the course, I think. We'll see. Okay. That did not go well. There we go. Okay. And your walls under your floors, be aware, it's UI door. See, I sent that to several people I really like, and they always call the cops and get a restraining order placed on me. I don't know why. I just don't get it. Like, if I were sent that, I'd feel pretty good about myself. You know? Okay, we just need to not fall behind and we're set. I mean, I know that's kind of the objective of the game, but I can't afford to lose more health. Okay. Now everybody's on the same playing field, it looks like. Good, good, good. They can't call the cops if you lock them in the basement and chain them up. True, true. I need to try that on the next target. I mean, what? I don't know why I attempted that. Can you make that jump? You can. Oh my gosh. That is a beautiful jump. Okay. That is a time saver. If you make it, it is a time saver. Okay. It's definitely not stalkerish behavior / sarcastic. Nah, I don't know what you're on about, man. That's definitely... Oh. Crap. Go, go. Why am I waiting? Oh, I lost. I died. Oh. The list of potential love interests include which part of the house they will be chained up in. See, if you're gonna go that far for love, you might as well go the full mile. You don't need to stop at just one, you know? I prefer to have multiple love interests lined up, just in case, you know? Like, what if one of them got a handsaw or something and cut off their arm so that they could get away? Like, that... I gotta have extra opportunities lined up, just in case. Just in case something falls through. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. Yeah, nice. I'm kind of waiting for the next queue to open up here. Looks like it's about to open. Sweet. They're quiet. They can be chained up in the soundproof bedroom. Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea. Oh. There you go. I don't know if I'm rooting for you, but I'm gonna root for you now. Mr. TV Head, you got this. There you go. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. You're almost there. You can see the throne. Oh, I hate this one. He's gonna make it, though. I think he's got it. He's dialed in. He's ready. And there he goes. The toilet sits the best lovers. It's not weird at all. No, not at all. Not at all. Lamb is an interesting character. I can say that much. Oh, Scuffed Sushi and Pyrocythe are in here. I have no idea who they are. But they are here. That's cool. I'm assuming probably MCC Rising people, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Thank you for saying so. You know, I'm glad you wear it as a badge of honor. People who are weird should just embrace it, you know? Think about how much wonderful the world would be if people would just accept the fact that they're weird, instead of trying to change it. You know? Just be who you are. And if you're weird, that's what it is. No! No! Go, 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 go. Okay. Agreed. Okay. This will be our last one, I think. I'm a little bit, tired. Oh! Rip. I wasn't expecting somebody to get out first round, but it happened. Okay, come here and give him some sugar. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. No. Go, go, go. We don't have time. We don't have time. There we go. Made it. Everyone's weird. It's just not everyone shows it. True. True. That is a good point. I know a lot of people who do not act weird when they're around other people, but around me they do, I guess, because I guess they figure I'm more weird, which is fine. I mean, how many people do you know that just in their free time decides to stalk people? I mean, that is pretty weird. So, I mean, like, I think I just make them more comfortable to be weird. I make some people comfortable by making others uncomfortable. I think that's a pretty good cause. It's like stealing from the rich to give to the poor, right? Robin Hood. I'm Robin Hood, but for weirdness. Online, you can be more weird than yourself, usually in public. That's true. There's no consequence for being weird online, really. Okay. I can't breathe. I'm sorry, hang on. Oh, not this. Not the round the corners. Okay, go, 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 go. I'm always behind. I don't know why. Got caught on something. Dang it. I keep getting caught on these chains. Okay, go... Oh, I hate this one. Usually this one gets me tripped up for some reason, and I don't know why. Come on. I'm not gonna make it. We tried. We did indeed try. Alright. We got 9th. That's not great. We did get 9th. My friend actually is being stalked at the moment, and we just found out. Well, that's not me. I can promise you that. Online, you can be more weird. I mean, it matters how weird, but like, yeah, true, true. Except when the FBI list you're on becomes top priority at the bureau. There's a good reason I haven't been hired by the FBI yet. And it's not just because I'm creepy, okay? It's because I'm too good at being creepy. They know I'd enjoy my job too much, spying on people and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, you know, They're afraid I would replace them, to be honest. Okay, I think we're done. I'm sorry, that sounded like really blunt. I didn't mean like... Yeah, we're done, okay? We're done. They're being stocked. I recommend a 410 pump shotgun with buckshot. Buckshot is effective. It is a good deterrent. Oop. I don't know what I just did. I think I refreshed something. The resource packs gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna wrap things up though. Thanks for hanging out though. I appreciate all of you all. We did some things. So for those of you who didn't see, we have a streamer bot now. He's pretty neat. He's cool. I made a whole bot out of it. So, you know, he's kind of nice. And I'm gonna be using him a lot more. Like one of the cool things I can do, and I actually can one of you test this too. If I do slash or exclamation mark toggle cam, it may not work. So it may have broke. Let me try it the other way. I may have it swapped in my head. There we go. Can one of you try that command really quick? Just for a second. I need to make sure I set that up properly. But it turns off my camera. I thought, oh yeah, I was following a tutorial. And I was like, okay, well, since he did it, we'll do it too. So then I did it. And I didn't get a chance to test it, actually. It doesn't look like it's working, though, so that's good. Okay, sweet. I will turn it back on, then. Boom. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yes, now we're gonna raid somebody. Ooh, who do we want to say hello to? Guns are illegal without a permit where I live. Are you American? Probably not. Probably Canadian. Yeah, Canada. Gotcha. In that case, let's see. Who are we gonna say hi to? Oh, choices, choices, choices. We could say hi to just about anybody. Let's see, what is he up to right now? Okay. You know, I never know what I'm doing when it comes to raids. I need to make like a list of some sort. Okay, hang on. Okay. I got a guy. Canada, guns can be bought for self-defense if you have a necessary cause, right? That would give you the reason for the permit. Theoretically, yeah, I guess. A necessary cause there, she does. Yeah, I mean, if your friend's being stalked, I suppose you have a cause for self-defense there. Home defense. Question would be, what gun would they allow you to buy? And I don't know. Alright, we're gonna say hi to Jeff Scott. I think we raided this guy like a long time ago. Like, I mean a long, long time ago. He's playing Hypixel with viewers right now. So hop in his stream, check him out. He looks like he could be a cool dude. He's wearing sunglasses right now, so I guess that does make him cool. So I'll catch you guys over there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of y'all. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We'll probably be playing Stardew Valley tomorrow. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to be here. And if you're not interested in it, you should still be here anyway, because you want to get that first redemption. Alright, good night, guys. Thank you for watching.
you.